shifting on me, they're going to throw me in, which helped you sometimes, made you expand in because you wanted to prove to them that you can hit it through the shift. That's why the guys like David Ortiz and the great hitters don't worry about it. They can just hit it over the shift.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Ben Zobrist. Lined into right field, a base hit. Well, Zobrist is one of the only Royals to have faced Colin McHugh more than once or twice, and he cashes in on him here with 1 gone.
Yeah, you see where the pitch is. They're trying to go away, caught the middle of the plate. This guy's got a quick snatch with the left side of the plate and really the right side. He's having an incredible year since coming here to Kansas City. That basically each club typically has.
That's Astros closer Luke Gregerson. 3 balls and a strike to count to Zobrist. Bounced up the middle and through. The 2-time All-Star has his 2nd base hit of the night.
Well, we look at StatCast and see where everybody is, and the ball, broken bat, split good, and when the velocity of this fastball is there, that changeup can be a big weapon.
A ball and a strike to Zobrist. And another base hit to the opposite field. All 3 of Ben's hits in this series so far have been to right. John, while we have a moment, the 4 keys to the game this afternoon.
Well, I think for
afternoon. The go-ahead run at 3rd with nobody out. The infield is pulled in for Houston. Will Harris appeared yesterday, gave up a couple of hits in 2/3 of an inning. And Kansas City has taken its first lead of the series.
You want to talk about a guy taking what the other team gives him right here. Is Ben Zobrist on this curveball, stays back, and they had a modified shift even with the infield in. The whole left side pretty much was open to the infield. He just stays back on this curveball, hits it through left field, drives the go-ahead running. This is good professional hitting right here. This is something that you see veteran guys do. They don't panic in situations, and they do take what the other team has given them. That's just a great swing by Ben Zobrist.
For Ben Zobrist, and you saw the little fist pump there, that's just his 2nd hit with runners in scoring position in his postseason career. Had been just 1 for 18.
well, maybe learning from the past, whether it be too anxious.
Ads that the critics looked at on paper and said, wow, it's tough not to install the Royals as prohibitive favorites in the American League. Zobrist lines that one into the corner. It'll rattle around as Rasmus tracks it. Zobrist into 2nd with a 2-out double.
Zobrist able to stay back. He didn't hit it great. He hit it off the end of the bat, but he was able to get enough of it down the line on an off-speed pitch. He's got what I call the quick snatch of that bat, that he can really flip it quickly down each line, batting right or left-handed. He can go get him, what I call hook the ball to either line of the baseball.
Came with Terrence Gore being called out on that stolen base, that steal of 3rd in the 7th. A call was overturned after replay. It's been one of the bigger replay reviews this postseason, if not the biggest. The Chase Utley play got a lot of discussion in the Mets-Dodgers series. That's lined into center field. Gomez coming on. He can't make the catch, and that loads the bases with nobody out. 3 straight singles against Will Harris.
This is just good hitting here by Ben Zobrist. Taking what the pitcher gives him, staying up the middle, in the middle of the field, especially with guys in scoring position. This is how you hit, especially in these big situations. You think middle of the field, don't get greedy, and now Lorenzo Cain's up with a chance to tie the game, which is why I said last inning, getting those runners in when they had 2nd and 3rd and 1 out with Valbuena was such a huge deal, because it stretches the lead to, it would have stretched the lead to 5 or 6, and then a grand slam can't catch it.
I'm just saying, we got a long way to go in this series.
I thought you were saying my bad.
But the point is, when you have that happen, and
and then everybody's expecting something. It happens even unintentionally. People read into it. Here's one chopped over the head of Donaldson. What a try by Tulowitzki. 2 on, nobody out. First hit of the night for Zobrist.
There's nothing you can do on that play. If Tulowitzki grabs it, I don't even know if he has a play. Couldn't hit that any better. Hit right in front of the plate. A little short hop. As we call it, Kansas City chop now, huh? Used to be the old Baltimore chop.
I'm telling you guys, I talked with Troy in the locker room before the game, and he showed me that glove that he has. That thing is so old, he doesn't even know how old it is. I think we have to do some carbon dating to find out. Best guess, 8 years old.
Crowd is alive and well. Bottom of the 7th inning, 3-0. One pitch and a pop-up. Right side. And it's going to drop as Goins looked like he called for it. Then Bautista stayed away. And the miscommunication cost Toronto an out.
Well, once you start to wave your hands as an infielder, that's a signal to the outfielder you have it. This is a non-verbal communication. Once he starts to wave, Bautista backed off, but somebody's got to say, I got it, or take it. Now, I know the crowd gets loud, but they play in front of loud crowds all the time. That's the sound you're hearing. But as an infielder, you just keep going until you see him out of the corner of your eye.
Now with the hole 0-2.
I hate getting into that game because somebody's sitting at home going, what about me, man?
Al Raboski is saying that to himself right now back in St. Louis. What about me?
There you go.
The 0-2. Well hit into right center field. Back is Pilar. This ball is short hopping the wall, and Zobrist has a 1-out double.
He hits the ball good in this park. And as a left-handed hitter, you got such a dark area the ball comes out of. It's a great batter's eye. I know he's a switch hitter, but he hit a home run in the afternoon game here when he first got to the Royals. And I was like, wow, he jumped that ball.
See, that was the pitch before, the cutter in. Now the pitch is going to travel the same tunnel, but he wants to run it the other direction. Problem? That's too much over the plate. He wants that pitch to start out as a ball and then hit the corner on the inside for a strike. Too much of the plate. That's his perfect sequencing, just the execution lacking.
We'll see what happens.
There's that time. He's not appeared in this series. Here's a 1-1. That's hard hit and right past Smoke and down the line. Going first to third is Escobar. Into second is Zobrist. And we'll see what they call it. It went right under the glove of Justin Smoke, who took over late here for Colabello.
Yeah, this has got to be an error. This play has to be made here. Just didn't stay all the way down.
Hit the lip on the dirt there, though. The back part of the AstroTurf, you know, these cutouts, and this ball's going to hit the lip and stay down on it.
Yeah, but you know, you always want to work down to up, not up to down.
Yeah. See that ball stay down?
The glove.
That's a double. If I'm Ben Zobrist, I'm saying, what are you thinking about?
That's a third double of the game for Ben Zobrist.
Yeah.
There have been no errors in this game. There were no errors in game 2.
That he's playing with so much pain. It's the postseason. He's not coming out, but that has not come close to healing yet.
Here's one into right off the bat of Zobrist. It is over the head of Bautista. Digging for third is Escobar. Into second with a double is Zobrist. It's second and third, nobody out.
Like he had that ball, huh? Did he have that for a second? Now you got to control it.
It was hard to see because of the angle with him going back. I just thought it flat out got over his glove. Let's take a look.
Yeah, you're right. Flat out got over the glove. because Escobar held up too. This is one of those plays you can't take off and fly, but just missed it. So Escobar had to freeze. That's why he doesn't score. If he catches that ball, you don't get doubled off 7 runs down. They don't go away, do they, Joe?
They just keep coming after you.
And somehow it works. It's like a feng shui kind of thing, you know? But don't try to explain it. There's certain powers there.
Last night he led off with a triple and scored. Zobrist hits one in the air to right. Back is Bautista at the wall. It is gone. What a start for the Royals. A bunt base hit, a 2-run shot, and Kansas City is up 2-0 in a blink.
This is crazy. I actually was waiting to see what side of the plate Zobrist would hit from. 39 career plate appearances against Dickey. 19 left-handed, 20 right-handed. And if there's a third option, he probably would have tried that because his numbers are terrible until a knuckleball up.
And you said it, knuckleball up, that's what you're looking to do. He caught it perfectly. Ball kept carrying, huh, Joe?
Just flew out of here and was out by a mile. What a pickup, Ben Zobrist. Headers. They came into spring training believing they can win and should win the World Series. They're playing like it. Zobrist on with an infield hit. The bases are loaded again. And then add to it, Tom Verducci, what happened in season with the additions to this team. And this is a much more dangerous club than a year ago.
Yeah, and this guy right here, Ben Zobrist, a big part of it. We talked about the addition of Morales and then adding Zobrist, replacing Infante at second base, an even deeper lineup. Good call. Once again, these umpires are nailing all these calls.
It's Dan Iasonia at first. Got it right.
It's funny, Joe. I talked about coming to this game. I thought the key to the game for Kansas City, offense A to Z.
Zone in right there to Zobrist, away, seeing what I might be able to get, and then continue to stretch it after that.
That is hit well down the line. Into the corner. It is gone. 1-0 Kansas City. Home run Zobrist.
After the changeup away, he tried to bury the cutter inside. And when you don't get it all the way in, it's into the barrel of a right-handed hitter.
Tell you what, I take it another step further, too. Ben Zobrist played a lot of years behind David Price. And he's probably very aware. I remember playing behind guys. Okay, change up away. He's throwing his cutter back in. You have a real good idea how guys pitch systems, and he's played enough behind him to know it.
Now Kane checks on the third baseman Donaldson. 2 out.
Remember when Zobrist hit the pop-up in Game 2? He slammed his bat down. This is what he does when he hits it well. Lays it down gently. Good work by the bat. Deserves special treatment. You see that cutter is designed to get in off the plate, and it stayed in the barrel.
.46 ERA in his first 20 games. Here's one down the right field line. Fair. Off the wall. Granderson slips. Zobrist will stick at second with a double. His second of the night.
2 pitches, 2 doubles. Ben Zobrist. Talked about how tricky that corner is. Granderson really actually saved some extra bases by getting back up. See how that ball continues to roll on the wall. Once it gets stuck there, it will continue around that circle. Granderson slips, and this ball hugs the wall and then just start running on you. So fortunately, he got back up and was able to keep him at second base.
Well, the scouting report on Zobrist is he's the one Royal who will concede you strike one from time to time. Known for being a very patient hitter, but I'll tell you, once you put on this Kansas City Royals uniform, that goes out the window. 2 ambush jobs.
Tying run at second with nobody out. Here is Lorenzo Cain, 1 for 3.
To protect here in the 6th inning against Ben Zobrist, Lorenzo Cain, and Eric Hosmer. And the first pitch to Zobrist is lined into the right field corner. Zobrist thinking about a third bag, but instead happy with a leadoff double.
It's almost like the alarm clocks of the Kansas City offense starts right about now. 6th, 7th, 8th. Historic comebacks already, but picking on a first pitch fastball. About 41% of the pitches so far out of Harvey have been fastballs. He's mixed it up beautifully. Runner on second, nobody out. He'd love to keep it just a 3-1 lead. At worst case scenario, 3-2 if they move the runner over and score him.
That double ends a stretch of.
That's a base hit into right. Escobar will head to third. Winning run 90 feet away. First and third, nobody out.
Well, that's why Zobrist is so dangerous. After you came off the hit and run, he's looking to hook the ball right through that 4-hole, and it's an instant first and third situation.
Now that's Ned Yost knowing his personnel. The swing of Zobrist is designed to get on top of that ball and to pull it when Colon is trying to do everything he can not to use that hole on the right side.
Slipped on the top of that slick bag at third. And now Colon is in a jam. First and third. No. Umpire Jim Wolf. Alfonso Marquez at second. Gary Cederstrom is the crew chief at third. Mark Carlson in right. Mike Everett in left. Bill Welke has moved to the home office for replays. 3-2. Here's Cespedes back on the move. Won't get it. Short hops the wall, and it's a one-out double for Ben Zobrist.
So impressive as Zobrist. After the 100 miles an hour held his playing time, you're talking about that on the knees for a ball. He turns on a 99-mile-an-hour fastball and then falls it back up with this double over the head in center field. That's a nice at-bat. Still being able to stay up the middle and turn on the ball inside. That's 99. It's great AB.
He's got the best swing against Syndergaard. Watch how flat the plane of this swing is. Top hand hitter brings the barrel into the zone early and keeps it in the zone.
Okay. Checked around 80. Here's a line drive into left center field. This ball is going to get down and go to the wall. Zobrist has got another double, his 8th of the postseason. And on the first pitch in the 6th inning, the Royals are in business here in Game 4.
Well, Joe, that's what I was thinking with the Royals. You're still sitting here, you're down 2. It seems dramatic because you got 2 home runs from one guy, but you really still continue to attack. You're only in the 6th, and you're going to get in that bullpen. The challenge is going to be for the Mets. Can you get to Familia at the end? That's the battle that you have from here up moving forward.
These are the games where you can make your name in the big leagues, and Matt Harvey with his team down 3 games to 1 is grabbing this thing by the throat right now, up 1-0 in the 6th.
No question. I mean, he has the whole fan base, the franchise, all his teammates. They're hanging by a thread, and he's doing everything in his power to extend this to Kansas City.
Here comes his 1-2 pitch to Zobrist. That is a base hit into right center field, and over to grab it is Granderson. Tying run is on with 1 out here in the 6th.
What an at bat by Zobrist. By pulling that fastball, it gets him off the fastball. He showed him everything: the changeup, the curveball, the slider. I mean, he comes back and hits this pitch right here. A little breaking ball doesn't come back, and he had a tremendous at bat. He swung that wall his first night too. Alex, I tell you what, watching Zobrist every day, my respect level has gone to another level with this guy.
He's unbelievable. I saw him quite a bit when he was with the Devil Rays.